This is the Eclectic Discussion Podcast.
You know, I never had allowance back in the day when I was a kid because we didn't have any money. But if I ever happened upon some money, if I got a windfall of $1.50, it was everything as a kid because you could afford. Listen, when I was little, candy bars were 40 cents. I went to the store recently and got like a Snickers and a Kit Kat. It was damn near $3. But candy bars were 40 cents. Chips were 50 cents. And the candy, then the king size candy bars was 65 cents, I believe. And now laters were a dime. You had penny candy. The Jolly Ranchers was like a nickel. If you had $1, it was a wrap. You could get 100 pieces of penny candy. There's no tax on candy. You sit there and count out 100 pieces, or you get all right. So you got $1. So you get a candy bar for 40 cents, and then you get 6 things and now laters. I mean, you could the sugar rush, or you could get some chips and a candy bar, and then you have 10 cents left to get a box of lemon heads. And you go to McDonald's. There was a McDonald's like 8 blocks away from where I live, but I knew the back ways, so it didn't seem like you walked so far. And hamburgers were 49 cents. It's crazy. And then fries was like 50 something, and you get a pie or something. If you went down there for like $3, you could eat for a week. It seemed like. And then the Taco Bell. I remember we used to go to Taco Bell, and the regular tacos were 49 cents, and the Supremes were either 59 or 69 cents. I didn't care because I didn't eat Supreme because I don't like sour cream, but I wanted the tomatoes. So sometimes I would say, give me a Supreme, no sour cream. It's bullshit that they charge you extra for tomatoes. Anyway, the tacos were 49 cents. So you go down there, you got like $2. It's 4 tacos. Listen, it's great times. Hostess, get the honey buns for 50 cents, and the apple pies, they were all 50 cents. Just if you had $1, it was on. And it reminds me of, don't judge me. I was in elementary school, and there was a guy there. I'm gonna say his name. There was a guy there, and his mother used to sell drugs. I knew this. Everyone knew this. But anyway, so I guess what he did was he went through his mother's stuff. Again, we're in elementary school. I was in the first grade because, mind you, I went from first to third. So I had a third grade mentality. So don't judge me. But anyway, so I guess he went through his mother's stuff or whatever. He didn't bring drugs to school, but he brought money, right? And so however age you are in first grade, that's how old I was. So he just came to school with money, and by God, I stole $50 from him. I took $50. So I had a $50 bill. And like I just said, if you had $1, everything was perfect in the world. I had $50. So you would think, all right, so you live like a king for the next 3 years. No. One, what was a 5, 6, 7-year-old? What is he gonna do with a $50 bill? I can't go break it. So it's not like I'm just gonna go in the store like, let me get this in ones. So I couldn't do that. But 2, I did the dumbest thing possible. So this is what happened. I went home from school, got off the school bus, whatever, I don't even remember. And my mother was on the phone with her friend or something, and she was saying something about some money. And again, I got young kid mentality. So she said something about, I wanted to get that, but I didn't have enough money for it. Dumbass went into his room and came in and said, I got some money, and threw down the 50. So she immediately got off the phone and said, "Where the hell did you get that?" And I'm like, And so then the father's like, "Where in there?" It was a whole thing. So I had to rat him out. Squealed. It was a stool pigeon. I was like, he brought it and I took it. So then they had to get in touch with this dude and his mother, and it was a whole thing, and he got in trouble. I didn't really get in too much trouble because I think I lied, like, and then he dropped it. So but that's what happened. Now, if I was smarter back in the days, could have found some bum or something like, listen, stupid, low expectation, having bum face. Take this 50, go in there and get you something. Just give me the change. But, or unscrupulous cousin. Like, listen, stupid, go fucking give me, But I'm like, however old, they probably would have took me for it anyway. Could have come up with something. Do you realize the arcade games I could have played?